Pakistan nuclear facility was damaged, forcing Pakistan to agree to a ceasefire. There is also a memo circulating to be confirmation from government of Pakistan that Air Vice Marshal Aurangzeb had been dismissed because he failed to protect a nuclear facility during the current conflict, actually putting the country in danger. This evacuation to any mysterious activity, the recent earthquake in Pakistan, to possible nuclear facility damage in Kirana Hill. Pakistan did it and put blame on India. Every source of news is either newspaper or radio, and television is not widely available in every household. Such disaster happened in Pakistan, hidden in such advanced era. Nuclear capability of Pakistan is completely destroyed and thousands of people are hospitalized in Pakistan. Let's dissect fact from fiction. There is a saying, if you repeat a lie often enough, people will believe it and you will even come to believe it yourself. This is what's happening in current situation of Indo-Pak conflict.
Radiation leak, nuclear leak in Pakistan.
Radiation leak from the Kirana Hill.
After this war situation, there are claims from some Indian sources, including mainstream channels and social media platforms, that Pakistan nuclear facility was damaged, forcing Pakistan to agree to a ceasefire due to radiation exposure in Kirana Hills. An area near facility has been evacuated due to radiation exposure.
You've heard a lot of discussion. India drops missile where Pakistan's nuclear killers are kept.
मिलकर परमाणु हमले की धमकी दे रहे थे, लेकिन जब भारत की तरफ से सीजफायर हुआ तो ये कहा गया कि भारत ने पाकिस्तान के परमाणु ठिकाने पर हमला किया, जिसके बाद लीकेज हुआ और पाकिस्तान सीजफायर के लिए मजबूर.
There is also a memo circulating to be confirmation from government of Pakistan. Let's dissect fact from fiction. First of all, look at the memo. At first glance, there are multiple grammatical mistakes in this memo. And if we look at the location, it says northern Pakistan, and news says nuclear facility is in Kirana Hills, which is suspected to get radiation leak, and Kirana Hills is in Punjab. And according to the location mentioned in the memo, is actually in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, and distance between these two locations is approximately 400 kilometers. And secondly, the source of radiation mentioned here is indium-119, and there is no known isotope of indium with a mass number of 192. And also, indium is not highly toxic material. Rather than indium-192, a radium-192 is highly radioactive isotope, which can be harmful to humans if exposure is not properly controlled. It's a mechanical failure trickling mechanism during transfer. I don't know what trickling again. See the spelling of mechanism and during. And the sentence has grammatical error, and sentences like this does not make any sense. And this memo say International Atomic Energy Agency notified what incident framework, and I could not able to find such notification from International Atomic Energy Agency. The email address mentioned in the document does not match the official domain used by Pakistan government, and the letter says NRSD mean National Radiological Safety Division, and there is no such department exists in Pakistan who takes safety precautions of leak appear with the name NRSD. For the people who don't know, Pakistan Nuclear Regulatory Authority (PNRA) is the primary body responsible for regulating radiation facilities and ensuring public and environment safety. If there are concerns about radiation leak, Pakistan Atomic Energy Commission (PAEC) and National Disaster Management Authority (NDMA) would likely to be involved in assessing and containing the situation. Another letter with label Bengan satire is circulating on social media that Air Vice Marshal Aurangzeb had been dismissed because he failed to protect a nuclear facility during the current conflict. Now, have a look at the phrase center of gravity. It is repeated in odd and inappropriate context. There are formatting errors, and directly blaming a high-ranked officer for a radiation leak in a public letter is unrealistic. And there are no reference, no official seal or a watermark. It is obvious it is fake, but still people are sharing this sarcastic letter without any official confirmation and present it as a real letter. Even India's Ministry of External Affairs and Air Marshal E.K. Bharati denied claims that Indian strikes did not target nuclear sites like Kirana Hill.
We've not hit Kirana Hills, whatever is there.
However, videos about the attack on Kirana Hills were still shared, suggesting that people in India might believe their military is not telling the truth. I think the source Indian people believe is their media. Al Jazeera report that Indian mainstream media flooded the public with fake news, doctored visuals, and sensationalist coverage, fueling mass anxiety and misinformation. Even Indian media itself had to issue an apology to viewers after being criticized for spreading false information in conflict between India and Pakistan.
To ensure that only true news reaches you. However, despite our complete vigilance, some incomplete reports went on air. For this, we apologize to you. We promise you 100% and completely verified news.
Attacking a country's nuclear facility is a sensitive issue. If the Indian military had actually damaged Pakistan's nuclear site, what do you think? Pakistan unaware that India damaged their nuclear facility? Or they will keep silent or rush to America to request for a ceasefire due to this reason? Seriously? I think everyone's seen the response of Pakistan after Indian strikes, and they will keep quiet if India damaged their nuclear facility. Any nuclear facility have multiple layers of protection. There are CCTV cameras, motion detectors, and intrusion alarms there. And there are highly trained armed security forces stationed at the critical areas, so they can alert authorities if anything. Most importantly, India cannot attack Pakistan's nuclear facility directly or indirectly, because in 1988 there is an agreement happened on the prohibition of attack against nuclear installations and facilities between India and Pakistan, which clearly mentioned that, quote unquote, each party shall refrain from undertaking, encouraging, or participating indirectly or indirectly any action aimed at causing the destruction of or damage to any nuclear installation or facility in the other country. This agreement also mentioned, quote unquote, each contracting party will inform the other country on 1st January of each calendar year of the latitude and longitude of its nuclear installation and facilities, and whenever there is a change. Even this year, January 1st, 2025, India and Pakistan exchanged the list of nuclear installations and facilities covered under the agreement. You can even check it on the Ministry of External Affairs of Government of India website as well. So from this agreement, it is clear that both countries do know that where are the nuclear facility of the opponent country, and they cannot damage their facility. So if either country break the agreement, it became easier for the other country to take retaliatory action in the same way in the self-defense. The Indian channels or social media influencers who specifically trying to make people believe that their military directly or indirectly attack the nuclear facility, actually putting their country in danger. There are also claims linking the evacuation of certain areas in Pakistan due to the nuclear leak. But in war conditions, evacuations are a common military strategy to protect civilians and minimize casualties. And in viral video, which is linked to nuclear leak, the person saying the military ordered to evacuate the location due to war. He did not mention that evacuation is due to nuclear. Even according to Indian media, in Indian-administered Kashmir near LSE, areas have been evacuated. So that means we start to relate this evacuation to any mysterious activity in India. There is another claim circulating again by a social media influencer and some mainstream channels from India. They linked the recent earthquake in Pakistan to possible nuclear facility damage in Kirana Hills in Pakistan. So according to National Center for Seismology, India, on May 10 around 1:44 a.m., Pakistan experienced 4 magnitude earthquake, and according to their given coordinate, it is an area in province Balochistan. And now Kirana Hills is in Punjab. It is approximately 900 km distance between both places. It does not make any sense that you connect an earthquake with a nuclear facility damage, as both places are really far from each other. Or even later, Indian-based websites post that India's National Center for Seismology confirmed that their tremors were natural. There is International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, which is a global organization that promotes the safe, secure, and peaceful use of nuclear technology. Internet is flooded by the reports of Indian TV channels and websites that IAEA has confirmed there was no radiation leak from any nuclear facility in Pakistan following recent military tensions with India. But upon my review, no official statement or credible source had been found to substantiate their claim. Even on IAEA website, no information about this available. See this channel, CNN News 18. In one video, they reported that IAEA confirmed that there was no radiation leak from Pakistan's nuclear facility. However, few days later, the same channel stated that IAEA had issued no official statement on this matter. First, reports from India claim that Pakistan nuclear facility was damaged by Indian strike, which results in nuclear leak. But later, they circulate IAEA claim no nuclear leak happened in Pakistan. And then believing on this IAEA claim, some Indian channel realize they circulate fake news that nuclear facility was damaged by Indian strike in Pakistan. So they started claiming Pakistan circulate this news and Pakistan put the blame on India. Now see this video, which is recently uploaded, once again claims and trying to convince viewers that Pakistan nuclear facility has leaked due to Indian airstrike and cyber attack. But media is telling Pakistan did it and put blame on India.
This is an India Today exclusive news break. Pakistan, remember, had claimed that there's radiation and so blamed India for the same.
Pakistan has been raising this nuclear boogie. Pakistan is creating fear-mongering about the radiation leak from the Kirana hill.
Now, this person mentioned in his video about Chernobyl nuclear disaster, which occurred on April 26, 1986 at Chernobyl nuclear power plant in Ukraine. This person don't mention a detail that Chernobyl explosion occurred on April 28, 2 days after Swedish nuclear scientists detect unusual radiation levels and trace them back to the Soviet Union. And on April 29, within 3 days, West media reports on radiation leak. And don't forget, this is year 1986, when primary source of news is either newspaper or radio, and television is not widely available in every household. The Soviet leaders still downplay the severity, but on May 1st, satellite images reveal massive destruction. If such disaster happen in Pakistan now, can it be possible that it will remain hidden in such advanced era when there are international satellites monitoring system equipped with infrared sensor and spectrometers whose job is to detect heat signatures, radiations, and atmospheric disturbances caused by nuclear explosions? Now, Capital TV features a person whose name is Major General SP Sinha, still claim nuclear leak happened in Pakistan. This video is uploaded after many days from denial of Indian military and this IAEA claim. He even tells the remedies to protect yourself from nuclear radiations, like putting cow dung on the body can protect from nuclear radiations, and eating onion can help in protecting from nuclear radiations. Make many claims, including nuclear capability of Pakistan is completely destroyed. America and China special team have been testing the sites, and thousands of people are hospitalized in Pakistan. And in 4 days, India destroyed Pakistan, and air defense system of Pakistan is destroyed, yet no official statements or reports they show in their video to support their claim. In comment section, Indian people are actually appreciating this man for such a thought-provoking video. And one person even go further, stating that when Chernobyl accident happened in Russia, cows were kept in its premises so that radiation was controlled. According to New York Times, during the conflict between India and Pakistan, even long-trusted outlets report unverified information and fabricated stories. They also mention, quote-unquote, news outlets reported a supposed strike on a Pakistani nuclear base, and that was rumored to have caused radiation leaks. They shared detailed maps that purported to show where the strikes had been, but there is no evidence to uphold these claims. Indian media, through these fabricated news, put their people into illusion over reality, and people like to stay in this illusion because that offers comfort to them, but ultimately reality cannot be avoided forever. Carl Jung once said, "People will do anything, no matter how absurd, avoid facing their own souls."